Coach, you trailed by 5 going into the fourth quarter. What was the key there in the fourth quarter to take over the game?
I can't remember exactly what I said in that timeout before the fourth, but somewhere along the lines in that fourth quarter, I just said, guys, it's like you ever watch boxing on TV? It's like two heavyweights and they just dying. You got to fight through it. Both teams were tired. Both teams only played 7 players. Just keep grinding. And great example. This kid goes 1 for whatever the first half, but she hits about 20 points in the fourth quarter. You can't stop shooting. You can't stop defending. You just played against a Kentucky team that was picked 5th in this league that has the preseason pick for Player of the Year, probably the number 1 pick in the draft. We knew we had our hands full with her. And I thought we were undersized. Their perimeter, with the exception of a couple, are much bigger than we were. I thought they went big. We battled on the boards. We didn't win the rebounding battle, but I just thought we competed. I said this when we lost the 2 games. I said it before we lost the 2 games. Timing is everything in everything we do in life. We went to Florida. We battled. We come up short. We go to Arkansas. We battled. We didn't play. You give credit to Arkansas. Let's go back home and just keep doing what you've been doing. Just keep doing what you've been doing and just be a little bit tougher. And I thought, the crowd was great. I think it's the 2nd largest this year, and you have playoffs going on. Burrow winning?
No. 21-10.
21 what?
10.
What quarter?
At halftime.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We were down 5 in the fourth, right? He'll be all right. But you had a lot going on to continue to have a good crowd like we did today. You had the Mardi Gras ball, and the DC took away a lot of fans. But, it was good atmosphere.
Khayla, first 3 quarters you're struggling from the field. What really happened in the fourth quarter that really got you going? And just closing out the game, do you consider yourself a closer?
I wouldn't say all of that. But it's no secret that, I was kind of struggling, first half, even in that third. But Coach said at halftime, just stay the course. Said a lot of stuff to us at halftime, but that's one thing that stuck with me in my head. And I was like, I'm just going to stay the course. But right now my shots aren't falling. That's fine. But maybe I can get Alexis a shot, or maybe I can feed Foss, or let me try to get a steal on defense, or something else that can maybe get me going. And that's really what it was. I just stayed the course, and then, when the ball came around, and still continue to have that confidence in myself regardless of how I've been shooting for the rest of the night. But I was able to make some, tough shots for the team, and I'm happy we was able to, win that stretch and pull out the game.
And for Coach Mulkey, what makes her so hard to guard?
I think KP is deceptively quick. I think she is deceptively someone. Is she going to drive on me right here? Is she going to stop and shoot the mid-range? Is she going to shoot the 3 now? I think on defense, she anticipates well. I want her to be, and she'll tell you, I've been on her lately, to be more of a hard-nosed, aggressive, on-the-ball defender. She's outstanding away from the ball. She reads things well. She does a lot of anticipating on the help side. But I want her when Cherry or Lex, need help with somebody on ball. I think we went back to the Florida game. And we showed something. Come on, KP, you're too good to let that happen. You're better. I want her to be everything. And she's just about been everything in her career. She's the only one that's had all those points, 500 rebounds, right about that. But most important, right about her senior year, right about all of them senior year. What fun it is for them to be able to experience what they're experiencing. And I think she's doing it with good players around her. I don't know if this is an accurate statement, but I think it's somewhat accurate. She probably felt like she had to do a lot of everything her career here. She still has to do a lot, but she's got people around her that can help her, and she makes them better. Alexis, she came out, give me that ball. I missed my first 4 or 5 shots at Arkansas. Give me that ball today. She stayed in. I go to leave the night before last practice, and I look up, and Alexis turning the lights off, putting up shots. That's what competitors do. Guys, this is the hardest month coming up of our season and it's not just us, it's all women's basketball, it's all men's basketball, because you're tired. You're tired mentally, you're tired physically. We've been all doing this since October. Everybody knows everything about each other in scouting reports. It's going to be a grind. And then when you're done with conference play, everybody goes, phew, now we can move on to the NCAA playoffs. But we got to keep grinding out. We got to keep trying to win ball games because we want to do something that hasn't been done here in a few years.
Khayla, did you notice anything schematically that Kentucky was doing that you hadn't seen this year, or did they approach defending you differently?
No, not necessarily. I think Coach Carr was switching up our defenses a little bit, running a little man-to-man and zone here and there, but nothing that we haven't went against this year.
Okay. And Kim, did you feel like your team lacked a little energy? I don't know if it means anything, but I saw a lot of shots falling short.
No, it's what I said, Jim. It's just we're grinding. This is February. We've been playing a lot of basketball. We've been practicing hard. I was watching some games actually before the game today, and I was like, okay, you can just see it everywhere in college basketball. It's a long year. And I thought one of the things that we did today that was good, we knew we were going to be the small team today. We were small. They put 4 kids out there, 6'1", 6'2", and I'm like, holy smoke, they're fixing to post us up. They did try to post Ryan up. They did try to post some of those kids, and I thought we battled, we fronted, we did everything we could. They out-rebounded us, I think, 1. I'll take that any day because that was a big team for us. Other than a couple players, they were big. They were big. And I thought Foss, she just hung in there. She got up and did a tip-in, did she not?
Yeah.
With one hand.
Yeah.
And she, 3-point play, she missed the free throw, but just little things like that get you going, and it gives you confidence. And how about Autumn playing with 4 fouls? You know what I told her? Jay Johnson will appreciate this, Paul Maneri. I said, let her foul out. It's like those coaches in baseball. They won't take the pitcher off the mound because they're trying to teach them a lesson. And that's exactly what I said. Let her stay out there and foul out. And the coaches said she's not going to foul out. She's a senior. So it was a moment where I made a decision. And I used that exact analogy with her. And I thought that all that was big. All that's big for our team, guys. All that is big for our team. Kentucky has had suspension. Edwards comes back today after being, I'm assuming suspension is what I read. So she's back today. She gives them 10 points. So we have to go into a scouting report for 2 or 3 days. Is she playing? Is she not playing? And I thought we adjusted okay.
And you started to say something about Faustine and Jalen, who coming off 2 subpar games. Talk a little bit about what they did.
Both of them. It's like I tell them, this game is too fast for you to feel sorry for yourself. And I thought Cherry did great. Just keep a cool head in a hot game. Never let them see you get too low. I'll always love for you to be high, but never let them see you get too low. And I thought she did some good stuff today. I thought Faustine did some good stuff. They're competitors. I have no doubt that they were going to respond. And responding isn't just because we won. I thought they did some good things in the Arkansas game. You wouldn't see it because we were out of the game by the 4th quarter, played catch up in the 4th, but you just keep coaching them. You keep building them up. You keep making them understand the value of possessions. Cherry didn't turn the ball over. How many did she have today? We didn't have but 8 turnovers. You're going to be in games, and we created probably 19 or 20 turnovers. So don't turn the ball over. Give yourself an opportunity. If you miss shots, you live with that. In fact, I think this one said something about she thought somebody told her not to shoot it, and I said, on my staff? Oh, no, Coach, maybe I just heard it. You keep shooting the ball. You keep shooting the ball. The only time I'll ever tell you something about shooting is if it's a bad shot. I thought we did have a couple bad shots today, and I'll tell them that's not a good shot right there, and understand why. But, no, you got to keep shooting it.
For the players, both of y'all are pretty regularly playing 37, 38-plus minutes. Where do you find that energy to stay aggressive down the stretch, day in, day out?
It's the will to win. Keeps us motivated. We want to win. So you can't really think, like when you're in a moment, you can't really just be like, oh, I'm tired right now. You don't have time. The game is too quick. It's a fast game. Stay motivated to win.
Stuff you do off the court. I think as I've gotten older, I've realized how important it is to take care of your body. So when you play a style like we do, getting after it defensively and offensively, you don't think about that stuff during the game. You grind it out for 40 minutes. We're going to overtime, 45 minutes, whatever, however many minutes we play, and then you rest after the game. So that's the method to it, honestly.
We have time for a couple more questions.
Alexis, you've obviously played at a few different places. What are you how is this experience going for you? How much are you enjoying this late in your career here at LSU and the crowd today in the fourth quarter and all those different things?
I'm loving it. I couldn't have chose a better school to be at. I've always wanted to play for Coach Mulkey, and I love Louisiana. Like, I love the culture. I love the environment, especially the fans. And I don't know. It's amazing. It's great.
Y'all look at this and realize we shot 21% in the second quarter, 39% in the third, and almost 70% in the fourth. That's that heavyweight bout I was telling them about. You got to be the one that gets knocking out the other guy. Don't you get knocked out. I just looked at that and I thought, oh my gosh, that's conditioning. And I think it is will to win. And just toughness. That was the word I put on the board after the Florida game, was just, they were tougher than we were. They were tougher than we were on the defensive end, and we got to be tougher.
Coach, I wanted to ask you about your jacket.
My jacket?
Where did you get it from?
Somebody left it at the house. I just wear them, so y'all want me to wear something? It's free, give it to me. Just don't tell anybody, because then I'll have to pay taxes on it or something, Yeah, how about that? Maybe after the season? Well, no, I don't know. They get NIL deals now. Maybe when their career's over, I can give it to them and say, hey, wear this and have a memory of when we beat Kentucky that time. I don't know. I just wear whatever people give me.
And do they pick out each outfit for each game, or do you have a planning in that at all?
No, it's just, they dropped that. Okay, well, I'll wear that Sunday. Oh, well, they dropped, And again, part of it is whatever I can fit in, If y'all don't quit feeding me, that's another problem. Every time I go home, I got all these meals, and I'm like, God, you just, you kill yourself eating here in this state.
No, for real. No.
It's ridiculous.
I see. I didn't put on.
And for the players, do y'all like the jackets, the colorful jackets, or?
I look forward to every game day to see what Coach is walking in with. So, yes.
Don't look at my jacket.
Wait,
Look at my kids. I'm just trying not to embarrass them by the way I dress. So if I dress good, I know if they feel good and think Coach dresses good, they're going to play good. Go Tigers.